This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, the postseason games are heating up further in the Major League Baseball Division Series. And in the WNBA semifinals. And even in the PBA Governors Cup. While the two main college basketball leagues are just about to start the second round of their elimination rounds. All that and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 7th of October. Now, here's our roundup. In the Rolex Shanghai Masters ATP 1000, seeded players won the round of 32 matches. Top seed Yannick Sinner overcame Thomas Martin Echeverry in a tough match, winning 6-7, 6-4, 6-2 to reach the fourth round. He will face either Ben Shelton or Roberto Carvalles Baena next. Daniil Medvedev had to fight hard to beat Matteo Arnaldi 5-7, 6-4, 6-4. Carlos Alcaraz advanced to the fourth round with a 7-6, 6-3 victory over Wu Yibing, marking his 11th consecutive win. He will play either Gael Monfils or Ugo Humbert next. The Shanghai Masters is an ATP 1000 event where the singles champion and doubles champion team will each earn 1,000 points in the ATP rankings. Moreover, winners of each round also get a sizable amount as prize money. In MLB's National League Division Series, the San Diego Padres had an incredible Game 2, tying the MLB playoff record with 6 home runs and defeating the Los Angeles Dodgers 10-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. was a standout, hitting 2 of the 6 home runs. However, the game was delayed as fans threw trash at the Padres players. Padres manager Mike Shildt praised his team's response and expressed hope for better fan behavior when the series moves to San Diego. The Dodgers won Game 1 yesterday 7-5. In the other National League Division Series, the New York Mets won Game 1 yesterday 6-2. But the Philadelphia Phillies had a quick 7-6 comeback today to tie their best-of-5 National League Division Series at 1-1. Nick Castellanos, who had been booed earlier, became the hero with a 2-out walk-off single in the 9th inning. The Phillies made a remarkable comeback from a 0-3 deficit in the 7th inning, hitting 3 home runs on 3 pitches. They then overcame a 3-4 deficit in the 8th inning with a walk, a single, and a 2-run triple by Bryson Stott. Despite the Mets tying the game in the 9th with a 2-run homer by Mark Vientos, Castellanos' heroics sealed the win for the Phillies. The series now moves to New York for Game 3 at Citi Field. The New York Liberty defeated the Las Vegas Aces 76-62 in Game 4 of the semifinals, securing their spot in the WNBA Finals. Breanna Stewart played a crucial role, contributing 19 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks, and 1 steal. Sabrina Ionescu also shone, scoring a game-high 22 points and shooting 50% overall, including 5 of 8 from three-point range. The game was emotionally charged for Stewart as it coincided with the 1-year anniversary of her father-in-law's death. Her wife, Martha Shargay, was present and supportive throughout the game. The Liberty's victory was a form of redemption after losing to the Aces in the finals last season. In the other best-of-5 semifinal, Tiasha Harris led the Connecticut Sun with 20 points, helping them rally in the second half to defeat the Minnesota Lynx 92-82. This win forces a decisive 5th game in their WNBA semifinal series to advance to the WNBA Finals against the New York Liberty. In the PBA yesterday, the San Miguel Beermen secured a thrilling 109-105 victory over the Converge Fiber Xers in a sudden death Game 5 to advance to the PBA Season 49 Governors Cup semifinals. Junmar Fajardo led the Beermen with an impressive 40 points and 24 rebounds. Despite Converge's strong performance, San Miguel's late-game surge, including a crucial 10-0 run, sealed the win. The Beermen will face Barangay Ginebra in the semifinals starting 5 p.m. on Wednesday at the Phil Sports Arena. Rain or Shine will face TNT at 7 p.m. as it defeated Magnolia 113-103 in their own Game 5 last Saturday. In the NCAA, Sun Beta secured a narrow 63-62 victory over Perpetual, improving their record to 5-3. In a matchup between coaching cousins, Yuri Escueta's Red Lions triumphed over Olsen Racelas Altas. Jomel Puno led Sun Beta with 16 points and 8 rebounds, while Yukian Andrada and RC Kalimag added 11 and 10 points respectively. Despite a late surge by Perpetual highlighted by a John Abbas triple, Sun Beta held on for the win. The Letran Knights defeated the LPU Pirates 78-66, ending their first round with a 6-3 record. Jimboy Estrada led Letran with 19 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds, while Kevin Santos added a double-double with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Despite John Barba's 24 points for Lyceum, the Pirates fell to a 4-5 record, tying Perpetual for 5th place. The first round of eliminations will end tomorrow at the Mall of Asia Arena with leaders St. Benilde and Mapua playing against JRU and San Beda at 11. And at 2:30 p.m., the San Sebastian will face Emilio Aguinaldo College at 5 p.m. And that's not, I repeat, not our roundup for tonight, at least not yet. Because when we return, we'll do the roundup of the UAAP weekend, the end of the league's first elimination round. So watch out for that right here on The Scorecard. We are back on The Scorecard, and it is now time for our UAAP roundup. In the UAAP last Saturday, the UST Growling Tigers ended their 2-game losing streak with an 83-72 victory over the FEU Tamaraos. Mo Tongkara top-scored for the Growling Tigers with 21 points. The win allowed UST to finish the first round with a 4-3 record, their best start since season 82. Also last Saturday, NU ended their 4-game losing streak with a 78-68 victory over Ateneo de Manila. NU finished the first round with a 2-5 record, placing them in solo 6th. The UE Red Warriors edged out the Adamson Soaring Falcons 63-62 with a clutch mid-range shot by Welo Lingo yesterday. Despite starting the season with 2 losses, the Warriors have turned things around dramatically, now boasting a 5-game winning streak, their best in a decade, bringing their record to 5-2. Precious Momomoy was instrumental in the victory, leading with 14 points and 11 rebounds despite committing 6 turnovers and struggling at the free throw line with a 1 of 7 clip. We are here right now inside Buffalo's Wings and Things at the Max building right across the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where we are moments away from the first round meeting between the UP Fighting Maroons and the De La Salle University Green Archers to end the first round of eliminations in UAAP Season 87.
It's my parang previous school po. So parang sabi ko, support lang po since I'm in my new school din po. So sabi ko, I'll support both din po. Sana ganun.
Yes po, ganun din. For support din po for Salle.
The lines to get into the MOA Arena began early. Inside, while opposing pep squads were getting ready to pump up team spirit, and while the long lines grew longer, we caught more fans chilling before braving the queues.
All right, we're here with a true UAAP legend, Richie Rivero. He won a UAAP championship for both La Salle and UP. We're moments away from the first round meeting between the two teams in UAAP Season 87. Richie, how are you feeling?
I'm actually excited for both teams, especially for UP since I've been with UP naman for quite some time na din, and I've known these boys, I've seen them, I've played with some of them, and I've seen them train. Nakitraining din ako sa kanila. There are times, diba, na ganun. Pero I'm excited for them. Feel ko magiging magandang game to because LaSalle is championship caliber naman talaga, diba? And they're the championship team. And syempre yung UP, alam ko, gusto rin nila makaseek ng comeback.
What are you most worried about with the UP team in this game?
They work as a team and they're very strong and they're very good at shooting.
Okay, who's your favorite player from LaSalle?
KQ.
Okay, why do you think UP has been so successful so far this season despite JD Kagulangan not being 100%?
I think it's because of how deep the bench is. So everybody is contributing, no matter who coach Gold puts in the game, everybody is contributing.
Who's your favorite player from UP?
Of course, JD Kagulangan.
And are you not confident that LaSalle can put a stain on that unblemished UP record?
Well, I believe that it's not how you start, but it's how you end.
Super hype for tonight's game.
So hype.
There you go, there you go. All right, LaSalle alumnus right here. And after all these years, you're still supporting the team. What is it about being a LaSallian that makes you keep coming back to the UAP?
Our basketball team is the greatest, you know. When I got to LaSalle, that's the first year LaSalle started with UAAP. And in the following 2 years, we won like back-to-back.
First UAAP basketball game to watch as a LaSallian.
No! First time?
Freshman. She's a freshman.
So you're a frosh. So I'm from LaSallian too. Back in the day, they used to call us frosh. Ganun pa rin ba?
Yes, it's still like that.
Okay, that's amazing. All right, Toti, how long have you been watching LaSalle basketball?
Quite long. Even back in high school, we were watching the Green Archers already.
All right, who is your favorite Green Archer of all time?
That's difficult, but Jun Limpot stands out. He was the one who gave several championships to our alma mater.
Yeah, I would say he's one of the best with his post moves and skills for a big man. All right, Tata, since this is your first LaSalle game, how happy are you that you're gonna celebrate it and experience it with your dad?
I am very excited and thankful that we were still able to get tickets because it was difficult to get them.
Sir, how much were the tickets for this game?
I can't. I'm not at liberty. Well, it was fine.
And here we go.
More than 2 hours later, it was game time.
UP fight!
Animo LaSalle! Go! LaSalle! Go! Go! LaSalle!
Just live up. Download and subscribe now. Now back to you.
DLSU laid it thick from the start, taking advantage of playmaker JD Kagulangan's absence from the UP roster.
Here's a zone buster.
Then, the Maroons live up to billing and caught up to tie the game.
Attacks Ramiro. Alarcon with the left hand. And with lock of this game.
Tempers flared, and suddenly, UP slowly deflated. The Green Archers not only dealt the Maroons the team's first loss of the season, DLSU effectively ended the first round of eliminations on top based on the head-to-head rule.
We were just very happy, on how things turned out. We know it's gonna be a grind-out game. We know that it will be a game of runs, and we were able to weather the storm, sabi nga nila. And alam naman namin lahat what UP can do, what they're capable of doing, and we're just happy that all the players responded well.
The last 2 games namin, parang sabi ko, we can't play like catch-up basketball every time. Paunahin mo, sabay habol yun. But, yeah, we really need to work on that. Ano dapat namin gawin doon. Siguro, after this, pagka napanood namin yung games, nakikita namin kung ano.
Neither camp clarified the details of the altercation.
Actually, nagulat na lang ako, nagtatayuan na yung coaches, nagtuturuan na sila. So tumayo na rin ako. Nakituro na lang ako. No, but kidding aside, syempre emotions were really high at that point. I don't really know honestly what transpired. I'm just there to protect my coaches as well.
Kahit kasi may mga ibang bagay na ginagawa sa loob ng na hindi naman ma-recognize sa laro. Yun po. So, syempre, on our part, yung mga players, syempre, mag-react din.
It was far from a perfect day, but it had fun, family, friends, spirit, danger, and drama.
Alarcon sweep. It's season 86.
What a day.
And that's our roundup for tonight, the 7th of October. When the scorecard returns, be sure to keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. We'll break down the upcoming matchups to deliver key insights that might just give you the edge that you need to stay ahead of the game. This is for the NFL fans. We have another thrilling matchup tomorrow. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Kansas City Chiefs at Geha Field at Arrowhead Stadium, kicking off at 8:15 a.m. Philippine time. The Saints come into this game with a 2-2 record, looking to bounce back after a narrow 26-24 loss to the Atlanta Falcons last week. Quarterback Derek Carr has been solid, throwing for 824 yards with 6 touchdowns. And running back Alvin Kamara has emerged as a key player, averaging 90.5 rushing yards per game and 5 touchdowns. However, the Saints will be without several key players, including tight end Taysom Hill and linebacker Willie Gay Jr., which could impact their performance tomorrow. On the other side, we have the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 4-0. Patrick Mahomes leads the offense with 904 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and a completion percentage of 68.6%. But despite their perfect record, the Chiefs have struggled to cover the spread in recent matchups, failing to do so in 2 of their 4 games. When looking at team stats, the Saints rank 24th in offense, while the Chiefs are 27th. But defensively, Kansas City holds the edge at 5th compared to the Saints at 6th. This suggests we might be in for a defensive battle, especially with the expected point total set at 43.5. As we break down this matchup, keep an eye on key players like Alvin Kamara for the Saints and Travis Kelce for the Chiefs, who will need to step up in their respective roles. So, get ready for a classic showdown in the NFL as the Saints and Chiefs clash. Will the Saints upset the Chiefs at home, or will Kansas City continue their unbeaten streak? Get ready for a preseason showdown in the NBA as the New Orleans Pelicans face off against the Orlando Magic at the Smoothie King Center. The game tips off at 1:30 a.m. Philippine time on Tuesday, October 8th, and we're excited to see these two teams start preparing for the long road ahead. The Pelicans are looking to build on last year's success with key players like Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, and their new addition, DeJounte Murray leading the charge. After a season of injury struggles, they aim to stay healthy and fine-tune their lineups. Williamson, now coming off his healthiest season yet, will be the player to watch as he looks to dominate the paint once again. Meanwhile, Jose Alvarado, who just signed a 2-year extension, continues to inspire with his energy off the bench. For Orlando, this preseason game marks the first chance for fans to see how their offseason changes will translate on the court. After winning 47 games last season, the Magic are hoping to push forward with their young core led by Paolo Banchero. The additions of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and rookie Tristan Da Silva bring new firepower and defensive strength to the team. Both teams will use this game to experiment with rotations, sharpen skills, and prepare for the regular season. Tomorrow's game is not just about the score, it's a chance for both teams to assess their depth and tweak their strategies. As we get ready for the action, expect to see both teams pushing their limits, testing out different combinations, and setting the stage for what promises to be an electrifying season ahead. It's all about finding that perfect rhythm and getting in sync as they prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. And that wraps up tonight's preview. Keep your eyes on the prize. Now, before we go, think on this. From the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. He says, I never worry about the problem. I worry about the solution. That's Shaq Daddy for you. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again here tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Billionario News Channel. My name is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening. Good night.